Hello. Good day, good evening, good riddance, whatever you're about to say to this shitty day which only just started, but I'm not looking forward to it. Not for any particular reason, but just it's a day. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully better than I am. And of course, I forgot to tweet about this. So let me just tweet and say I am going live. With more Ghost Trick? The name was escaping me for a second. I don't know why. So we are on chapter 9 today. We finished chapter 8 a couple of days back. Our job now is to help Jard escape from prison because his execution will take place. It's meant to take place at 11. We halted the execution by sabotaging the electric chair, and now we just want to help him get out. I should tweet faster. Let me see. Is there a Ghost Rick GIF on Twitter? No. So let's ignore that and type faster. There we go. All right, let's resume. Chapter 9. Yeah, I haven't streamed in 2 days. I know. Was it 2 or 3? Now I can't remember anymore. Now I'm in the present, and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. That's only natural. With the power of failure, all of the cell bars open automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. Hey Domo, how are you doing? I am just terrible with sticking to a schedule. I think my schedule has varied from like starting a stream at 3 p.m. to starting it at 3 a.m. I really should come up with a proper schedule, but I never follow it. Or consistent schedule. Can't talk today. I'm not too bad. My back is up and down. Still waiting for that MRI. So it will take a while. The thing is, sometimes I intend on streaming, but just don't really feel like it all that much. So I end up just procrastinating. Yesterday I set up everything and just didn't stream. Alright, we are in complete darkness now. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Why does that sound like Kingdom Hearts? Right now, it's what Detective Jad is hiding himself in. I hope the detective is alright in this blackness. I better find him fast. Come to think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, he said. I wonder what that was all about. It probably means the guy who's digging with the spoon. Alright. Good thing I can actually see what's going on in ghost mode. So let's go up here. That's the spoon. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. Oh, by the way, Domo, you're getting the Mario 3D All-Stars? Production value, what? Yes, usual. My voice acting is always perfect. Superb. I don't know why they don't use me in every video game. I'm amazing. So here I am. The bell! Better go back! Yeah, I had voice mod up. The weird thing is, I set it up, and then sometimes I use it, but it doesn't actually reflect on stream. And then I'm not aware of it because I don't actually listen to myself on stream. Because every time I try to set it up, it has an echo effect, and I end up turning it off. But I do have voice mod up. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first, I have to find him. Prisoner C-74! Secure the prisoner! It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jard. If I do get the Mario 3D All-Stars, I might end up streaming it tomorrow. I could never get into Mario 64 the few times I've tried it on the 64, I've tried it on the DS, just could never really get into it. Never tried Sunshine. Galaxy was the first Mario game that I actually beat. I could never get into 2D Mario either. So I might actually just give 64 and Sunshine a go and then maybe I'll replay Galaxy. I don't know. Pretty sure I did 100% Galaxy back in the day. This is some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can make use of that fact to help me find the detective. It's not really much of a difficult task considering I know where his room is. But he's not here. Huh. What's that red light? What's his name in the X-Men? What's Cyclops, was it? I am not familiar with X-Men, but that could be him. It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Oh, I remember this guy's animation. His sneaking animation. It's hilarious. It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. Alright, let's open the picture frame so we can move on to here and talk to him.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do.
Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring?
That's right. I still had another napkin lying around.
Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that?
I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of sausage head spoon and my napkin.
Wow, this detective is good.
Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud.
Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting.
An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it.
Man, what's the strategy? Just wait for them to go away? Have you never played a video game before?
So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible.
So we move under the cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that.
But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way.
Lead the way? Metal Gear?
Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal.
Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet.
Don't you worry about that, I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works.
This detective likes to just dive into things, even more than Lynn does.
If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later.
So they're cops. Okay. Just say they're cops.
But if I die again, we can just start over, right?
He says cheerfully.
I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here. Except for me, that is.
Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place.
Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most.
I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness though.
Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles? He really is doing the whole Metal Gear thing.
There are special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over.
So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh?
Make sure you guide me to safe spots.
Alright, I guess that's a strategy meeting done.
Now, about that signal, I want you to give me.
Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do that?
I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now.
You what?
For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you?
Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense.
I think it's more like a detective's sense.
That doesn't sound right, somehow.
Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this icon here with my face on it?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Let's use it as our signal.
How would that work?
If you touch the icon, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So for example, if you move to that spoon and touch the icon, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right?
Alright, fine, let's start our escape plan.
Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Cecil.
Alright, now we have to help him out. Let's see, what do I think? So that red light.
That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards.
I can use the light to let me know where the guard is.
And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it.
Okay, let's ghost out of here. Close this. Alright, let him look this way, and then once he looks back, we're gonna go. Alright, go. Why does he have a bulletproof? Well, to be fair, yeah, and they might steal a gun. The guards are on the move. Now what?
You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case. If you want to take a look around, you can slide the screen.
And if I recall correctly, I can also use the D-pad to do the same thing.
How far is he gonna go? Oh, I think we have to hide under the stairs. Yeah. Okay, he's here. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. You won't find him here. This spot is safe. Yeah, but I think it's gonna turn around now. Oh shit. Wrong button. There is! Okay, so this guy, we need to get rid of him. What just happened?
Apparently, there was a hunter lurking in the ceiling. Could you do something about him? It's so dark I can't even see the bullet coming.
So what? He would dodge a bullet if it wasn't dark.
Okay, attempt number 2. Look this way. Now look to the left. Come this way. Get on his vest. I think we are meant to play with this over here. Eh. I don't think we can reach it. Yes, it's a blind spot. Yes, yes. But... God damn it. I messed up. Let's wait for him to come back. While waiting for him, I can adjust my position. I am using a chair that is not the one I usually use, and it's pretty low, so my arm is raised a bit too high when I'm using the mouse. I don't tend to play much with the mouse because my wrists end up going numb very quickly. There we are. Thank you. I think if I open this... What is that guy gonna do? Ah, I can't look up. Okay, he's just gonna patrol normally. Alright, so... we're gonna get this guy under the stairs. We will... Make Zhao hide here. Okay. Come up. And go. There we are. Made it. The complete darkness is annoying. And I can't even move the screen around when I'm in ghost mode, so it's a lot more difficult to plan my route. Yeah. Really? Can I go in between here? I don't actually know. Okay, this guy's coming back. I think I need to slightly desync them by making him fall through the gap before continuing. No, no one is falling through it. Okay, go.
What? You want me to climb into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. As things stand, I don't have access right now. Could you open that hatch and create an entry point for me?
What? Oh, I'm in the valve. Fuck's sake. Three, two, one, go. Hurry up. Fuck you! Yes, yes. Starting again. Yeah, I remember this chapter was annoying. Oh, they at least gave me a checkpoint here. Thank you, game. Funnily enough, when I played back in the day, I died the same way at some point. Okay, we are gonna open this. No, you know what? Keep it open. Sync them up slightly so they both go at the same time-ish. Okay, now you get up. Close it. Open it. Fuck's sake! He was on it. Thought he was gone. Okay, now they're slightly synced at least. Go, just move! Move, you son of a... Hurry up. Fuck you! You just stopped halfway through for some reason. Let's try that again. What sucks is I have to wait for this prick to come back down every single time. Okay. The fact that it's dark just makes everything even worse. You know, I just hate that soldier, that's why I'm letting him fall repeatedly. I need to have it so this guy is around here when the other soldier is about to come down. Yeah, I think we're... Are we too late or too early? No, I think we're still off. Okay, get up. Go. It's really annoying. Do we have it? Do we have it? Go, 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 go. Come on, go. Go to the left. Yes, thank you. Hurry up! What the fuck? Just move, you son of a bitch. Fuck you! He just stopped. I had to give him the command again. And when he does, I get caught. Yeah, I remember this section sucked. This section sucked. Thankfully, it's one chapter like this. Probably we're still out of sync. Out of sync again. Or is it? Oh yes, it is. I'll wait another round. You know what? I kind of want this guy to get executed now. He absolutely deserves it. Go, 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 go. Just move. Don't stop. Hurry up. Do we have it? Do we have it? Yeah, this is the part where I thought it was hilarious. Oh, okay, fine. Let's wait for him, and we are doing better. I think there's another soldier, I would like to say. Or guard, I should be saying. I hate the fact that he stops there. They're doing it so it's a lot easier to make him fall, but how does he never question the fact he's falling? Oh shit, there's this guy right here. Why not do... I said we play the drums. Okay, yeah. And now we make you fall. No, you know what? Yeah, let's open this. Is he gonna come back? Okay, he's coming this way. Good thing I waited. Yes, yes, I'm gonna close it. Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. No, not Rick. Made it!
So, what do you think?
I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Cecil.
Not we, I did it. Okay, well, it's an announcement, so let's,
The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas.
I remember when I cleared it the first time, the guard was just behind me. If he took another step, he would have just saw me.
Ooh, we just made it.
But the question is, what now?
I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell.
You better be kidding.
But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know? I doubt anybody would welcome me with open arms.
Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some Justice Minister guy.
So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in to the Justice Minister, is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run.
That would be nice, yes.
Alright, Cecil, until we meet again.
So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. Detective George was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again.
Alright, so let's get to the phone, I guess.
Nothing left but an empty cell. No sense in staying here. I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the eternal phone.
Right? Trick time. Guard room.
Detective Childs, until we meet again, came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in.
Hello, this is...
Cecil, are you there?
Hello? Who's this?
I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, here is a real question. How did he have the money for a payphone? That call, who was it from? Oh, I don't know, some weird call. Ah, but who? Will call an end to my dancing? Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then. Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet? Yeah, good luck with that. Right, it's just outside the prison. Actually, let me get a throat drop for my throat because my throat hurts already. I've only been doing this for what, 40 minutes?
On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. That our great escape plan has ended in failure.
Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella.
I believe that's my line, old friend.
What were you doing here?
I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. I couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby.
It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am.
Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Cause now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in.
You have to stay spotlessly clean after all.
There's a certain something between these two. Is it a warm something? Or is it cold? Whatever it is, it's immeasurably deep. I should probably see what Detective Jard has to say.
I mean, it's not like I have anywhere else to go except into his mind.
Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you.
What's going to happen to you?
Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems.
Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for.
Oh, that's right. Your lost memory.
You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions while Inspector Cabanella holds the gun and waits for us?
In return for tonight's fun little game? Is that it?
I saw it, you know. The picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me.
I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now.
What? Why not?
Because I don't know your true face.
My true face?
I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of.
Hey Timmy, long time no see. How's it going? And yeah, this game does have several plot twists. I played it 10 years ago when it came out. I tried replaying it about a couple of years after that, and it's not really good for replayability. But more recently, I felt like replaying it, so here I am. Yeah, I guess work sucks. Has the situation improved now with the lockdown slightly better? Or is it still the same? Because I haven't spoken to you in months.
However, I can give you one lead at least.
A lead? What is it?
A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box.
Holy shit, 11 hours. That's brutal. I wouldn't want to work 8 hours a day, let alone 11. That is rough. As long as you're getting enough rest, that's the most important thing, because if you're not, then you're gonna crash. I'm familiar with overworking, and it's not very good.
If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory.
That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment.
And that's the only help I can give you right now.
That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend.
We were, when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit. The top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about right now. And that white coat of his is a symbol of his determination.
His white coat?
For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on the record, of course. Like a stain on a purple white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains?
If it was me, I'd go with the black coat that didn't show the stains.
The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career.
But everybody makes mistakes, right?
Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. And he would do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows.
Like send his good friend to the gallows.
Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now.
And he doesn't mind waiting for us to finish our conversation.
Is your execution really the right thing to do?
I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there.
But still,
This is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever.
Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now, trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there?
I was sentenced to death. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for.
What do you mean that's not all it was for?
I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life.
What?
It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man.
10 years ago, the life of a little girl.
Could that little girl be Lynn?
She told you about that.
Yeah, she said you were her hero.
No, just calm down and drop that weapon.
So stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
"10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Joud, are you going to shoot this guy? And then I remembered I am a cop. So I'll shoot first, and then figure out some excuse. And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot.
As I said last time, this game is not the best game to play right now. And it doesn't really restore faith in the police for anyone.
My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. and the man died, I took his life.
Alright, Timmy, rest well. You do need the rest. I'll talk to you on Discord or something. Once you're more energetic. I mean, look at the bright side. Now you get to save up for that PS5. Man, the PS5 price is... The whole situation is such a shit show. I still don't really understand why they always raise the price for Europe. And then the game prices go up even more. Like, it's $4.99 US, $4.99 euros. But the games are $70, 80 euros. It's just fucked up. Yeah, in Brazil it would be a lot more expensive. In the UK it would be cheaper. At least you don't have to worry about region locking if you ever buy it from the UK. But yeah, you're probably better off waiting. Not that you could find anything. I'm hearing everyone has issues pre-ordering. I'm kind of like not really sure if I'm gonna get it at release, to be honest. I probably won't. But who knows? And not to mention, in the UK it comes out a week after the US. Pay more, get it later.
Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution.
Yeah, in Brazil, it's the price is high because of the tax, isn't it? From what I hear, the tax bracket for video games is like almost the same as gambling. From what I hear, I'm not 100% sure about that. That would explain the high price. Because I've heard from some people they would go to another country, buy multiple PlayStations, and then go back to Brazil and resell them. For a profit, of course. And even if I get the PS5, I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna go with a digital one or a physical one. I have a couple of physical PlayStation 4 games, but I almost never really resell my consoles, so I might just go with digital. The UK does not have the cheapest. Actually, the US price is the cheapest, but it's even cheaper than Japan, oddly enough. Actually, that's not really odd. Japan tends to have a higher price than the US. But with the UK, it's more expensive. The rest of Europe is even worse. I've never resold a game or a console. Not because I like keeping them, I just never bother. And I'm not actually perfectly sure if the PS5 is gonna play PS4 discs or not. They have not really been clear about backward compatibility at all. They say the PS Plus bonus of being able to play some digital games from the PS4 library is backwards compatibility, but that's not backwards compatibility. They're just playing games digitally. The way they handled the announcement yesterday was quite bad. They didn't tell people when they were gonna make it available for pre-order. They didn't confirm the launch titles. It was all done after the presentation. It was a mess.
Ready to go? My arms are getting tired.
You got it, baby. Time for the show of hauling you in.
Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call.
That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely.
Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry.
My own path?
Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too.
The problem with getting a console at release is one of the two things happen. Early problems in the first batch that get fixed in later batches, or some features are available in the first batch and then they remove these features in subsequent ones. Like the PS3 you could run a custom operating system on it, the older PS3s. The first batch of PS4s, you could play PS3 discs. So yeah, it's kind of a gamble whether you should get the first batch or not. PS2 was a good console. It really was good. I mean, it was helped by the fact that I was living in Malaysia at the time, but it was nice.
Hello? Everything's fine here.
Is this the Chicken Kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery.
The Chicken Kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
I think even with the PS2, the later PS2s could not actually play PS1 games properly. Unless I'm misremembering. It's been a while.
It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble.
It does, doesn't it?
Go help her out, would you, Cecil? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go?
Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. Why throw it all the way up there? This guy's just all style over substance. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby.
If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now.
Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents.
This is it, Cecil. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you see with your own eyes.
I'll remember that.
The fun fact is, we already had access to the Justice Minister's office before this.
They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Zhao pointed out to me. The path to Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution.
Here is a strange thing. I can move to objects. Are you telling me the two of them were not carrying anything? Not even that pocket watch that I could possess? Come on. Right, let's save. We finished chapter 9. We are on chapter 10 now. 11:41 p.m.
Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Zhao's story about that other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know.
Lynn, no, you don't. I know it's the Justice Minister, but don't bend down behind the desk. We're not that desperate.
This time, Lynn isn't dead. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. What are you doing back there? I'm glad Lynn isn't dead yet. But what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know?
Nope, not really. Hey, he's dead. Okay, we can flap this.
Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Hey, there you are.
What kind of greeting is that? And shoving somebody's poor soul out of the way like that. I gotta say though, no matter where you go, somebody always seems to turn up dead.
Sorry about that.
Who is it this time? Is this the Justice Minister?
Yeah, the man who signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. He was already dead when I got here.
Oh boy, I wonder what happened this time.
Well, and? How did it go? Was Detective Zhao still alive?
He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say but?
I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Zhao? I can't believe it! Inspector Cabanella would never betray Detective Zhao.
Just so you know, Detective Zhao himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I better take care of the Justice Minister here.
Right, and I have lots of questions for him too.
Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death.
Alright, let's rewind. See how he dies.
Oh, excuse me. What? All right. I'll do as you say.
I have to decide what voice I'm gonna give this guy.
This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Oh! Oh. No. My medicine. Water.
I'm surprised he didn't do a spin before falling. Such a foolish man. No, not that voice. What are we gonna give him?
Such a foolish man.
Oh, you woke up.
Is a contradiction.
Contradiction?
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of the things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Just call me Seeker of Truth. I'm the brother of Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he? No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn.
I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man.
I think you better stop there.
Okay. So.
Emma! Oh, excuse me.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who's this? How did you get this number?
Well, even Jowd has the Justice Minister's number. He doesn't have a secretary from the looks of it.
We have your daughter.
Who is this? Amelia's tutor.
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter. Is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
Hear for yourself.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe you already made our demand known the other day.
Oh, so it was you.
And have you complied? Has execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with a confirmation there's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You would do well to remember that.
Oh,
And of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
don't tell the police. Is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
All right, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Okay. Go there. Stay here. I am gonna stay here.
This is terrible. A kidnapping, eh?
Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man. A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man who deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that?
Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap.
What a shabby excuse for a man.
Huh?
He wears his important looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man.
I think you've already said quite enough.
Let's listen in on the call. She will not answer. Right, let's go to the medicine.
Why doesn't she answer?
Okay, it's getting the attack.
Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak.
Such a disgraceful man.
Huh?
If one lives his life in fits, is bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand?
There wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up.
Okay. He needs a medicine. Fly, you bottle. And you might be thinking, hey, swing the sword, but it's not gonna reach it. I remember that. Okay, we're gonna rock this. Okay, now. Oh, come on. Nope, he's dead. Gotta wait. I think, okay, this one we're lowering it here. Okay, undo this one. Go down, lower the arm. Close the curtains. Oh no, we need to lower this one first. Yeah. I know what to do. We're gonna spin the globe, push that vase to the left so it falls, and then once we lower that thing, it's gonna act as a ramp, I think. I say that like I've never played this one before, but as I've said before, I did beat it 10 years ago. Yes, yes, hurry up and get closer to death. Now that I think about it. I think we might have to do a seesaw with it. Could be misremembering it. Turn this. Rocket. Lower it. Hey, how's it going? I'm still trying to save people who don't deserve to be saved. Oh, come on. How much quicker do I need to be? Well, they're stupid, and this guy insists he is foolish too, so... Yeah, PS5 has been a problem. I was saying that earlier to Timmy. A lot of people are saying they couldn't get it. I heard Amazon was having it in the US before. When I read that tweet, had I known you wanted a PS4, I would have probably told you about it. Hurry up, push the bottle. Okay. Go. I think we have to turn, lower this, and then do a... I'm pretty sure it's like a seesaw is involved. I'm still trying to figure out whether the PS5 can play PS4 discs or not. They haven't really had a good reveal of information in the presentation yesterday. Okay. I don't have the time. Maybe I'll just focus on the water this time. Yeah, if you don't have any physical copies of PS4, there is really no reason to get digital. I prefer digital. Almost all of my PS4 games are digital. Because, well, it's cheaper, depending on the region you go for. And also you can get them earlier, usually. Unless you know a place that does early deliveries at times. Okay, he drank the water. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently.
But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought some time to get this medicine to him.
but the problem with the pricing is certainly something. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I know what to do. I want to get to the fan.
The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something?
Oh yeah, while he was drinking the water, we need to go up to the fan. Yeah, let's start over from the beginning. Look, the console price is $4.99 US, $4.99 euros. The games are $70 US, 80 euros. And as if the console price wasn't already a mess. And Europe gets it a week later. Oh, come on! Yeah, they had some water. Saved him. Yes, yes, yes. Skip. We just read this. Okay, I think the paper is gonna go up here. Yeah, let's follow it. Okay, we got some time now. Yeah, that's how to do it. I remember the first time I played it, I was also still struggling with the bottle, and then I realized there is not enough time for that.
Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead.
I'm trying to think if it's a seesaw. What we want is the globe to be on the sword, not this. So... let's turn this around. Rock it a little bit.
That was really loud. The urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. Wouldn't want to drop that on my foot. But I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry.
Yeah, maybe I did it the other way around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the other way around.
It's a pretty light frame for its size. There's sure a lot of things that can fall down in this room.
He is a fallen man.
Huh?
He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head.
I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your Fall Guy.
Hey, Fall Guys. This is a reference to Fall Guys.
I guess the key here is what order the objects were dropped in.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do at this point. I spun it the wrong way. Problem is, yeah, I need to start from the beginning. Unless doing the checkpoint puts us back on the fan. Yeah, the 2 chapters in a row are not very good in terms of checkpoints. Hurry up and die, old man. Oh, what? Yeah, maybe the checkpoint was enough. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah, he can't make up his mind whether to do whatever. No, too early. Okay. They're commenting that this is heavy. So it's I bet it's the second one to drop. So, might as well turn it now. Go here. Drop this. Lower that. Shimmy over to the other side. Raise my arm. Turn this. Drop it. Yep. Yeah, you can roll it. Yeah, the fact that you can roll it, it's already a hint. Yep. There we go. Did it. Drop this. Yep. Okay. Minister saved. The foolish man has been saved. Oh no, not turn. Rock. Hopefully I'm facing the right way. Am I? Yes. There we go.
My medicine! Time to overdose!
There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man. He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
Oh, cut the guy some slack. There, see?
He's even singing the same song from the Chicken Kitchen.
Phew, that was a lot of work.
Well, hopefully this taught him some lesson. He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial. And the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was a confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back. I told you I don't want anybody coming near me. Maintain the social distance. And don't cough.
Yeah, she's growing older with every stream, so...
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
So please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict has apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But
When he is apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
no. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal.
I guess I'll just swing. Whee! Get closer, smash her face in! No? Damn it. I wish I could do that.
Cecil, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason?
I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently,
Oh my goodness! But still, that's still no reason to hurry forward with execution.
why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
The poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me?
All right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs?
Talk about being intimidating. It's like, okay, you don't want me to get close to you. I won't have to get close to you to hit you. She can just bludgeon him to death with that.
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
How does the Justice Minister not have any guards or secretary?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
You talking about me?
Ah, no, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, huh?
Mr. Minister? We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Oh,
Your medicine! Your medicine!
oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Emily.
What if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
No.
Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again.
What can I do then?
We have to do something about that kidnapping. Till we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping, in the only way I know how.
Let's talk to him.
We meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right. Stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head.
Okay, I guess we'll... No, not them. Yeah. Alright.
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing?
Fishy.
I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping.
You might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No. There's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts. Not in this escape from prison. And not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts.
At high speed too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Oh, that's right, we have their telephone number.
I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like.
Let's go.
I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer.
Alright, let's save. And we're gonna continue, but first we're gonna take a quick break. First break of the day. We've been live for around 2 hours, so it's time to get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, drinks, go to the toilet, wash your hands, do whatever you have to do, and I'll be back. And I'm back. I also noticed a very strange thing. The clock on my laptop is a couple of minutes ahead of the clock on my desktop. I don't know why. It really shouldn't be the case. I mean, I can understand if it's a different time zone, but whatever. Oh, you're getting ice cream. What ice cream are you getting? Please don't tell me peanut butter or chocolate. Or these are two flavors I really don't like in ice cream. I mean, I don't like peanut butter as a whole, but I would still take chocolate ice cream over peanut butter ice cream. I tend to like coffee, probably, if that choice is available. Strangely enough, when I was a kid, I loved French vanilla, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it in the UK. It's a flavor. What sucks? Yeah, I'm a vanilla person. Don't quote me on that out of context, but yes. Alright, let's continue. Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. Just past midnight. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of death row prisoner Zhaud to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. So I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout to visit, to see what I can find out about the abduction.
What took you so long?
Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had their restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my pure bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch. That hurts, Beauty. But it's okay. That's what I love about you.
Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face. Right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile looming on your face too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard, Beauty.
Alright. I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather.
Wait, if she. This is after she called the justice minister, right? Right. We heard the girl's voice over the phone, right? Right. But he only just brought her here. What? I'm actually confused about this bit.
All right, little lady. Let me open the trunk for you.
And it's gone.
Easy.
It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too.
Sorry, I was drinking water. Really needed that.
I don't think I've ever been to this room before. But something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before.
I wonder where.
Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without power of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, the power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty.
Okay, we burned that a little bit. Alright, that got closer. Let's swing. Okay. Here, and finally, let's lower this.
Darn. I can't reach my destination from here.
Well, I guess we'll rock this. Or not. We probably have to burn it. Oh, it's not actually lit.
This is one of the things you'll light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in this room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need a lit core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core.
Okay, and now we're gonna open the one on the left. Yeah, sure, let's see what he has to say.
A ball that rolls off the table. I've already seen something like this once already tonight. I wonder if this ball does anything.
That's what we're about to find out.
Just my imagination.
Yep. Yeah, I know what I have to do.
Just my imagination. That's all he has to say. What an amazing, simple fella. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage?
Yeah, we need to set fire to that, and we're gonna do that by going back here. Oh no, we need to. Yeah. Okay, spin faster. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Good. Ah. All right. Back down we go. Yep. I wish you could just click instead of dragging. Okay. Set it on fire. There we are. Done.
What in the... What's going on here?
How the hell does she read while inside?
This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister?
Nope, they just walked her by mistake.
What's with the fun and back in years?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash.
Hey, Minister? Mister?
Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience.
Don't say these awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live.
What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What is the meaning of this beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone.
You just read your book and drink your juice.
I want to go home.
Not quite yet.
This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house. What's going on here? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's play apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask what happened.
I wonder who saved her. Let's have a look at the book.
A book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, perhaps. Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day.
Well,
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
I'm sorry. I'm not Missile. My name's Cecil.
Cecil? My name is Camilla.
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell this poor little thing that this is a land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there were no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You are not dead. This isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do. It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure. Go ahead, Sissy.
Sissy.
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Tamsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Dempsey Park, eh?
What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad.
She is? How come?
'Cause I left it there. The music box. In the park.
That's right, the music box.
The music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops. So what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes of the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. This is your old house.
Yeah, this is where we lived, until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad, he's going to die, and it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd?
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago. That murder case.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark?
Camilla is a murderous psychopath. I knew it. Never trust a kid.
Mom!
What was that noise?
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. And I know how it's supposed to work. Party poppers in a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked him for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Zhao's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe you better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm going to rescue now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, alright? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? The day is not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, well, why aren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We had to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
Alright, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
You talking to me?
Is she talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. All right, we are leaving.
Pardon me, little lady.
But the book. Take the book. She's gonna be bored in there. I know she's a murderous psychopath, but... everyone deserves a book.
All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole the little lady's smile 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead?
That was a pretty short chapter in terms of gameplay. Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Child's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted, that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence when we were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't a stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just a coincidence.
And then, them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about social distancing at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Oh, can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just go home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it may make that it's not my daughter?
Ooh-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby.
Inspector Cabanella.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
Detective Shout? Detective Shout, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye.
Lynn doesn't really know the child is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats. The time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Child could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So are all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn.
But, Detective Zhao,
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
but...
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
The carrying out of your execution tonight.
Ha ha ha. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It will just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to do. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move?
Yeah, I know the conversation doesn't flow really naturally when you go from point 1 to point 2 and then back to the continuation of point 1, but whatever.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There were a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Yeah, I can sense your presence, yada da da da.
The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective George.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right, that was an antique gun and had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
I don't have time to think things through then. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there. That just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I don't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing for certain, that gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Elma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean?
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
What's in the box?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol.
They can tell what fired the bullet. I mean, what?
And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details.
So you shot your wife's corpse. Cool move, buddy.
When I was all done, I turned myself in.
Detective Jod, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jod, and of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jod.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Temsek Park, Camilla left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up.
Yes, sir, I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Jod. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say.
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody. Don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. With a special seat just for you, baby.
Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in this last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here.
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right, but the telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying? I'm an idiot who can't even pick up the most obvious hint.
What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes.
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way?
Let's go. We already have her phone number. Lady Red's apartment. Or Lady's Red apartment, I guess.
Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken ridden abduction does too.
Yeah, we have a couple of chapters with very little gameplay.
Chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. All I need to use is this key, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
T-Rex walk.
My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cop. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter.
But there's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Mama,
Yes, darling?
let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Emily.
I hate you.
It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelia wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around.
Okay, so the objective is to get this phone to her. So you could try setting fire to the light to this thing. There we go.
The phone. So she doesn't notice the girl leaving, but she notices this happening.
Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
I hate you!
There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now so you won't do anything mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you!
I can hear you, you know.
What a pair.
Excuse me, Cecile? I mean, come on. That's disgusting.
I don't know what this family's issues are. But I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call.
Okay, the lighter is down. What happens if we turn this valve? Okay, so it's just this. Does that. Okay, we can't really do much here. I suspect we will have to drop this rat.
Filthy rats!
And swing, I guess. Okay. Keep the mother away from her. Alright. Chime, maybe?
Well, well. Having a good time, are you, little rodent? Sweet dreams.
Oh, it's Dante from Devil May Cry, I guess. Sweet dreams.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
I feel sorry for this rat.
She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently.
Okay, we're gonna turn this.
Oh heavens, a blackout! At a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my hand. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need this kind of thrill, thank you.
Narrowly escaped her head. Wonder if that's a hint.
T-Rex walk.
Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight.
I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow.
What a naughty chandelier.
We're gonna lower it again as soon as she's under it. Nope.
Such insolence.
Yep. You think, hey, I solved it. Nope. She does that.
That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time.
Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow.
The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves.
Do I burn it brighter now and then do it? Nope. Not really useful. Yeah. She doesn't want that. It will just piss her off.
Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tin of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light.
So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? This won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with.
I can't close the latch again. Yeah, such insolence, yada yada. Oh, that was close. Was it though? Do I need to like bait her to the dictionary? Yeah, it seems to like stops burning brightly as soon as it falls. Like you would think, okay, maybe set fire to her hair. Like, no, I know for sure we have to bring this down on her, but she has to be distracted by something, I think. So yeah, it stops burning brightly as soon as it falls. The rat has to do something. We can't go anywhere else. Can I even do this when she's gone? Okay, the left is completely inaccessible. I can't do it now, I think. Yeah. She doesn't do anything. I am trying to remember what I did to solve it before. We can't interact with this hoist either. Valve does nothing. The rat is completely unconscious. This is not gonna do anything for us. Hey iPad gamer, how's it going? Yeah, I really enjoyed this game back when I played it back in the day. About 10 years ago. And felt like replaying it recently. The animations are very, very smooth compared to what you would expect from a DS game. Trying to remember what I did here. Pretty sure it's not a case of timing. Because she just dodges it. I guess I just screwed up the timing. But we spent, what, 15 minutes of me just looking for another path, so I don't time it well. Young Human, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Inquiver PC, thank you also for the follow. Welcome. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Wait, am I getting raided? Because Twitch is not telling me I'm getting raided.
Emily! Emily, help me!
Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Oh, here's to the weakness of my darling angel.
That chandelier is on there, tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own.
Can we just raise it? That thing can support some weight.
What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please.
An iPad gamer, thank you for the follow. I still get thrown off by my follow alert because the sound just, I always end up wondering, where's the sound coming from? And then I remember. And no, that's not actually an airplane sound. That's just me doing with my mouth. Budget airplane sound.
Oh, sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Okay, I guess now we can do whatever we have to do. You can stay up there with the rat. I think. I should add BTTV stuff. I think I was gonna add it at some point and then it wasn't working for me and then... I should add it. I'll take note of that. I might do it during the break.
If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I better not put out this lamp right now.
So I'm guessing you've played this back when it came out too. I've had a couple of people who jumped on last stream saying it was actually one of their favorite. Alright, we set fire to this rat's tail. I really feel sorry for this rat. There we go. Oh, a flea market. I bet it was worth every penny you spent. It was really good. The DS had some really fun games. I like this game. One of the games I spent a lot of time on was Picross 3D. That was... I'm not generally a fan of Picross, but that was a good puzzle game too. I never actually 100% completed it, but it was really fun. Because at the time I was bedridden for quite a while, and I was playing a lot of DS games. I played this at the time. I played What else? I think I played a couple of the Ace Attorney games at the time. I started the Golden Sun game on the DS too, but never finished that. I was playing a lot of DS games. The Picross on the 3DS is also very good. It's basically an upgrade in every way. Instead of one color, you have two colors. I haven't actually played on my 3DS in years. I have it just in the drawer right next to me, but I don't know, just never went back to play it. I was playing Bravely Second the last time I was playing on my 3DS, I should say, and never finished that. I'll probably go back to it at some point. Or maybe I'll stream it. I don't know.
What in the world is going on here?
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Don't you dare, Emily. I won't have it.
Alright, let's just go to the phone. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. There we go. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. It's almost 4 AM here. I don't know why I started streaming very late today, but I've been taking a break from streaming and now I'm trying to get back into it. I think this is the first time I streamed a DS game. Might do it more often.
Hello, Papa?
Emily, is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard they said you were. Oh. No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, you mean old mama? Oh, I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's setting me up alright. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
He finally smiled. Suddenly he's 20 years younger.
Okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you are always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness. Why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. Didn't understand.
Oh, Emily.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try to actually reading them.
Nope. You should not be reading that kind of... Nah. Still about 20 years too early.
What? Maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that.
Okay.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling dizzy and sick right now.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
Good. I hope we stay there forever.
All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody's waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
What did he do?
But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course. There is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. discontinued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said?
Is he gonna actually talk to me this time?
Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were the powers of the dead. The ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator.
What's this?
That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jout.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about that huge mistake this foolish man made.
Okay, more lorddom. Well, not really lorddom, just revelations, I guess.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jout.
Okay, here is a question. Lynn is wanted, and Cabanella would always say it's the right thing to do to arrest somebody, but they just let her go to the park? Okay. Wait, what just happened? Stream is still live, right? Sound is gone, though. Hold on a sec. Let me try and adjust it. Nope, sound seems to be gone for a bit. Let's try that again. Hold on. Let's see. Relaunch the game. Huh. This is odd. Might have to actually restart the stream for this. Because the sound seems to be completely gone. I'm getting sound from my Okay. Now it's back. Good. Let's continue then.
There are 3 prisoners, including you in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for the crime, and both of the crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory that the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Okay, so they put a prison with only 3 prisoners and at least 5 guards. Definitely more. Isn't that quite a... it's a building. They probably spent a shit ton of money for 3 people. And it's not like they were dangerous people. I mean, you could argue one of them was convicted of murder, but the others... I mean, one's main crime is his shitty taste in music. The other, just a hungry man.
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked-room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
You mentioned the mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There is something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Shaw's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
Nani? What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What? It's doing this thing again, repeatedly. The sound is gone again. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is. It's like might be just a case of a problem with my. I think just a capture card. Give me a sec. We'll have to reload wherever I saved earlier. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let's fast forward to where we were. Yeah, it might just be a capture card. The cable needs to be replaced. Because what I'm doing is I'm running this game on my desktop, but I'm streaming from my laptop. Dual PC setup. And no, this game does not require that power, but that's how I stream anything from my PC. Okay, yeah, skip. Yeah, manipulator, yada. Establish the prison. We read all of this. I'm actually having fun replaying a game that I enjoyed back in the day. It's a good break. I did this with Dragon, just, was it last month? 2 months now. I didn't finish it, but we got ending A. Well, we finished Route A. Wouldn't really call it an ending. Okay, skip. Yep, he'll speak out. Alright, time to speak out. Yeah, it's gonna tell us he was being manipulated, and then there's a flashback. Being controlled. Okay, that's where we were.
What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it.
Surely the signature wasn't smooth. It was obviously not the correct signature.
Wait, don't deliver that document.
And the guy doesn't even listen to him. Like, oh, fuck you. I don't care. You don't pay me enough for this shit.
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out. I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against it. The way I was handling it.
If you don't withdraw that order immediately, and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
So she was actually a decent person.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there is a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Shout! Don't tell me you can hear this ghost too!
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
What about the other two men standing right there? Spirit! Ghost! Gods in heaven! Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decisions, sir. He didn't even dance on his way out.
Inspector!
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Alright, it's time to head to the park.
Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Thamesig Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Zhao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me?
Alright, let's save. And I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Almost 4 hours of streaming. Not bad. This will put us at chapter 14? I think we have like 6 chapters left or so. I might just try and do the whole thing next stream. Although the end is a little wordy at times, so I don't know. We'll see. Either in a day or 2 days, and I'll then finish it. And then I'm thinking of actually trying Spelunky. I've never played the original Spelunky, and Spelunky 2 just came out a couple of days back. Alternatively, I can play Hades, which ended early access yesterday. We have a couple of things I could be playing. Or I could play the Mario 3D All-Stars, or whatever. We'll see. You know me, I never follow plans. But for now, thanks to everyone who tuned in, people who followed. And let me have a look. Is there anyone I can rate? Anyone live? You know what? Let's raid Half Coordinated. He's streaming Hades himself, so why not? All right, I'm gonna set up a raid, and we will reconvene in my next stream. So see you.